Today in this video, we will talk about top 10 facts about Winston Churchill. And now let's begin. One Winston Churchill, famously, was a skilled artist. He was in his 40s before he began painting. He became remarkably prolific, producing over 500 paintings across a span of 48 years. 2. He was half American. Winston Churchill's parents were Lord and Lady Randolph Churchill. His father, Randolph Churchill, held a prominent position as a British politician, serving as Chancellor of the Exchequer. His mother, Jenny Jerome, was known as an American socialite. Notably, Winston Churchill was the inaugural recipient of honorary citizenship of the United States. 3. Winston Churchill received a Nobel Prize for Literature. In 1953, Winston Churchill received the Nobel Prize in Literature for his exceptional skill in historical and biographical depiction, coupled with his eloquent defense of noble human ideals through oratory. Notably, he stands as the sole British Prime Minister to have been honoured with the Nobel Prize in Literature since its establishment in 1901. 4. He served under 6 monarchs in the British Parliament. On April 6, 1955, Winston Churchill concluded his tenure in Parliament. He dedicated nearly 55 years to serving in the British Parliament, commencing his political journey as the Conservative Member of Parliament for Oldham in the 1900 general election. Throughout his political career, he navigated the reigns of Victoria, Edward VII, George V, Edward VIII, George VI, and Elizabeth II. 5. Winston Churchill served as Prime Minister twice. Although Winston Churchill is primarily remembered for his initial term in office, he actually served as Prime Minister twice. His first term extended from May 10, 1940 to July 26, 1945, followed by a second term from October 26, 1951 to April 6, 1955. 6. The famous OMG's first was in a letter to Winston Churchill. Surprisingly, the first documented usage of the popular abbreviation OMG occurred in a letter from Lord Fisher to Winston Churchill on September 9, 1917. 7. Winston Churchill is the only Prime Minister to enter the music charts. Winston Churchill made a notable appearance on the music charts not once, but twice. Following his passing in 1965, his famous speeches were compiled into an album titled The Voice Of, marking his first entry. Later, to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the Battle of Britain, he re-entered the charts with Reach for the Skies, performed by the Central Band of the Royal Air Force. 8. He had a speech hesitancy. Winston Churchill is primarily recognised for his numerous speeches, many of which are memorable. However, it may come as a surprise to learn that Churchill had a speech impediment, making it challenging for him to pronounce the letter S. 9. Mr. Winston Churchill was a prisoner of war. Winston Churchill is widely celebrated for his significant role in both the First and Second World Wars. However, a lesser-known aspect of his military experience is his time as a prisoner of war during the Boer War. In 1899, Churchill journeyed to South Africa as a newspaper correspondent to report on the conflict between British forces and Dutch settlers. He was captured by enemy soldiers after an ambush, but managed to orchestrate a daring escape, subsequently earning acclaim as a hero upon his return. 10. Winston was the first statesman to be honoured on 2 occasions on British coins. Being commemorated on a coin is a distinction few achieve. Committees meticulously select themes and designs requiring significant significance for consideration. It's uncommon for a statesman to receive such an honour, yet upon Winston Churchill's passing in 1965, it was deemed fitting. His enduring contribution warranted renewed tribute 50 years later in 2015 on UK coins. Churchill thus became the first statesman to be twice honoured in this manner, a testament to his enduring legacy. We will now end the video here. Thanks for watching with us.